J-Lo demands Ben makes her his number one priority, not his ex-wife. Oh my, it sounds like there's war in the camp. And by that I mean Camp Bennifer. Is J-Lo having a hard time accepting the close bond her husband shares with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner? That's a big fat yes, according to insider sources who allegedly spoke to major news outlets. Yes, guys, I have to allegedly the sources as well because we have no idea who's leaking the information, if anyone at all, or if the information is accurate. Anywho's, I'm thrilled that you joined me for another episode of True Lies Scandals. We're going to chat about J-Lo allegedly demanding that Ben makes her his number one priority, not his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. Big shout out to those 13 plus wonderful, lovely people who subscribed to my channel in the last 2 to 3 days. You too can subscribe and be part of this growing circle. Thank you so much. And so, yes, I am so excited to bring you an update to the scandalous happenings between Ben Affleck and his wife, his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, and his current wife, Jennifer Lopez. So many Jennifers, I have to get it right. We caught wind of some new information about a disturbance in Ben and J-Lo's marriage. And remember, I uploaded a video a few days ago discussing the fact that J-Lo and Ben were caught in what seemed to be a heated argument in their car. And the speculations were that it was related to the situation where Ben and his ex-wife, Miss Garner, were photographed in what the media termed an intimate moment. Apparently, though, the situation is far more messy than J-Lo is letting on, and it has to do with Ben's former actress wife. These two new headlines caught my attention, and I just had to come back to break down what's happening so you can keep up to speed with your favorite celebrities, Lopez, Affleck, and Garner. It's a triangle. The first provocative news headline says, Jennifer Lopez allegedly demanded Ben Affleck make these adjustments to his relationship with Jennifer Garner. The second one reads, Ben Affleck's shocking confession to Jennifer Garner about his wife, Jennifer Lopez. No wonder Ben ate McDonald's 2 days in a row. He's got to cope somehow, and just maybe Mickey D's is helping him get through this crisis. J-Lo is allegedly intensely jealous over Ben and Jen's friendship and their closeness, and has exchanged heated text messages with Jennifer Garner over this matter. Now, based on he said, she said, published in celebrity magazines and other news outlets, and I'm quoting here, J-Lo rages when she gets jealous or feels threatened, and Ben has been on the receiving end of her wrath. Following the intimate car moment, J-Lo, I'm quoting again, J-Lo has demanded that Ben spend less time with Jen and focus more on her instead. She's demanding Ben makes her a priority again and not his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. So, if it is true, J-Lo's having problem with Ben and Jen remaining close friends as they co-parent. Last time we checked, J-Lo essentially gushed over the exes, telling Vogue magazine last year that she loved how Ben and Garner worked together as co-parents. There were even news reports that J-Lo is fully on board and supportive of the co-parents. So it would be a hell of a sudden twist of events, change of heart, if she's no longer supporting Ben and his ex-wife's co-parenting bond, which, by the way, is something you rarely see with exes after a divorce and when children are involved. Okay, it's really difficult to be on the same page. You know, everybody ego gets in the way, and everybody, each spouse has their their demands and their rules, but so to see Ben and Jennifer Garner getting along and trying to make it work, it to me is admirable. So again, according to published reports, JLo is allegedly demanding that Ben makes her his number one priority, not his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. If this is in fact the case, there's gotta be a reason behind it. My gut is telling me it has to do with the so-called, quote-unquote, intimate moment between Ben and Jen Garner a few weeks ago. In case you missed it, backgrid spies snapped a photo of the actor and his ex-actress wife, his actress ex-wife, in close contact in Ben's car. Next thing you know, we were flooded with headlines like these. Exes Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner share intimate moment inside car together. Ben Affleck and ex-Jennifer Garner embrace in a sweet moment caught on camera. Jennifer Garner accused of being a home wrecker after sharing intimate moment with ex-Ben Affleck. This is not co-parenting. Ben Affleck gives ex-Jennifer Garner a ride in his car after intimate hug caught on camera. Now, these headlines will make everybody just be like, okay, what is going on? Apparently, what had happened was Ben was seen in a photo leaning in to hug his ex, who was seated in the back seat of his car. Ben was in the driver's seat, and one of their daughters was said to be sitting in the passenger seat. Alrighty, let's get real for a second. Imagine you were in JLo's shoes. How would you feel if your husband and his ex-wife were dominating the news with this type of negative publicity? Whether or not the photo was taken out of context or blown out of proportion, a wife would feel some type of way in such circumstances, right? Remember, celebrities have an image to upkeep and they pay a lot of money to protect their image. So this type of PR goes against what JLo wants, what she desires. She's here to portray the perfect marriage and the perfect love story. According to BuzzFeed, JLo confessed that she spiraled for quote-unquote 18 years after her and Ben split in 2004. And in JLo's own words, once we called off that wedding 20 years ago, it was the biggest heartbreak of my life. I honestly felt like I was going to die. It sent me on a spiral for the next 18 years where I just couldn't get it right. But now, 20 years later, it does have a happy ending. It has the most would never happen in Hollywood ending. That would never happen. We're not going to write that because nobody would believe it ending. In 2022, Lopez had finally gotten her Casanova back from Jennifer Garner, whose loving arms Ben ran into after him and JLo called off their wedding and broke up in 2004. And his marriage to Jennifer Garner, by the way, lasted for 10 years. A lengthy marriage, I must add, with kids, and apparently a close-knitted bond with his ex and his children remains, even after the two are long divorced. While we thought JLo was okay with this co-parenting bond, apparently she ain't. She's not. Perhaps, like her fans think, Ben and Garner crossed the line by showing each other affection in Ben's car the other day. JLo, of course, put out the narrative that everything is fine with her and Ben, and even skedaddled around the flea market in LA after the intimate embrace photos with Ben and Garner came out. However, the word on the street was that JLo from the block, Jenny from the block, was absolutely furious over what occurred between her husband and his ex. Days later, we got hit with this headline. Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck appeared to have heated discussion inside car after his intimate moment with Jennifer Garner. Jenny from the block was caught in a photo by Backgrid, stone-faced and glaring at Ben with a seemingly upset facial expression. Ben was seen gesturing with his hands as the two engaged in what was described as a heated discussion. But an insider source denied the newlyweds were arguing. Despite how the photos look, a source familiar with the couple made it clear to Page 6 that there was nothing heated about their discussion. But this didn't stop keen eyes and analytical minds from linking the situation to what had recently gone down between Ben and his ex-wife. They shared an embrace in a sweet moment in Ben's car, as Hello Magazine puts it. An insider source who spoke to the Daily Mail had these things to say to quash the rumors that JLo was furious and jealous of Ben and Garner's close bond. Number 1, Lopez is fully supportive of Ben and Jen friendly co-parenting relationship. Number 2, Lopez has helped Ben Affleck to get to a better place with his ex-wife. Number 3, Ben is healthy. The drama of the past and the emotions of divorce are long gone, and they are all making it work. Number 4, Ben and JLo are still very much in love with each other. And number 5, their relationship is still on fire. They are really happy with each other, and there's no drama in their relationship right now at all. Okay. Hello. Hey, at least Ben can't go wrong calling his wife Jennifer. He can't go wrong calling his wife Jennifer. Ain't that every man's dream? Not getting the names mixed up. Let me quit being silly. But anyway, I cannot wait to hear your take on this in the moment. In the comment section below, share the video, hit the thumbs up button. I'm getting tongue-tied. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this in the comment section. Please do share the video on your social media, hit the thumbs up button, and feel free to subscribe. Join the other 500 plus people who love coming to hear what's happening here at True Lies Scandals. Thank you for watching. That's all for now. Be kind to yourself, be safe, and I hope to meet up with you again right here next time for another episode of True Lies Scandals.